Welcome to week 5 of Elixium development. As you saw from that little intro there, I worked on the village this week. So here's a little time lapse of how I did it all. Just went through, made all the textures, then placed them around the village as sprites on all the pads that I set up in the last episode. So these textures are kind of like placeholders. They're not going to be like the final textures, I think, but they aren't bad, and they allowed me to get a good start on the village and actually start making some progress. I looked up some stuff on the internet to try and get some inspiration here. I'm still not a big fan of how I ended up doing these sideways roofs, but that did lead me to add chimneys to them, and then I gave them a little smoke particle effect, and I do like how that is and the effect that gives off and life it brings to the villages. I'm looking for any feedback you could give on the villages. When I was done with that, I went to working on the villagers. Right here, I added the ability for zombies to go and attack a villager and turn them into a zombie. And then I let the villagers detect a zombie and start moving based off of that. And then here I got it so that they would run away when a zombie was chasing them. But it still needs some work. And then I started adding like idling animations for them so that they wouldn't just stand still constantly and they could run around. And then here you can see the zombies would detect a player, follow the player. If the player gets out of range, then they could just go back to idling. And then whenever day comes around, they'll idle around as villagers, just kind of walk around. There's still some work to do with this system because they kind of just walk straight inside of the houses, and I'll need to fix that. But that's for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.